My partner keeps asking me how long the symptoms are going to last and how long I'm going to use menopause as an excuse to turn down sex. I'm on HRT and I'm feeling a lot better than I was before I started treatment, but I still have frequent moody, irritable, tired days, and my sex drive is pretty low. I get that he feels rejected when I don't want to have sex. I would too. But I really wish he would be more supportive instead of just getting angry and frustrated. He's pretty much given up on initiating and leaves it all to me. So, this is a classic scenario. First of all, a couple of pointers. Everybody needs to try to ratchet it down and be calm. It is never the time to have these conversations when you just told someone you don't want to have sex with them or when you got frustrated that they didn't XYZ. The time to have these conversations is when you're calm, you're cool, you're collected, and you're not in bed. So initiate a conversation. Communication is critical and it's also very sexy. Number two, this really points up something that I see a lot of misunderstanding and conflict that occurs around midlife marital relations. Okay, so here's the deal. If you want this to be the middle of your marriage and not the end of your marriage, you're both gonna have to be vulnerable and willing to make changes. Educate yourself. One thing we need to know, men in general, so when we're talking about cis hetero relationships, men in general have more spontaneous desire. Women have more responsive desire. So in addition to going through all of the physical, emotional, and psychological changes that she has been going through, and by the way, she's made the commitment to try to help herself by starting hormones and thinking about these things and clearly educating herself. So she's doing that part. But what maybe they both don't know is that she is not a 13-year-old boy. She doesn't have the sex drive of a 13-year-old boy. She never did. And women need to have some kind of initiating factor. We are responsive to someone else coming at us, setting things up, making it known that they are interested in us, making us look at ourselves so that we can feel more sexy. Men, generally speaking, in these kinds of relationships, do have spontaneous desire. And so our job as two people is to discuss what is working for us, what is not working for us, what is scary for us, what is making us feel hurt, and then come together with a plan. Here are a couple of things you can do. Take sex off the table for a while and just get to know each other again. Make sure you're having regular dates. You don't even have to spend money. Go into another part of your house or apartment, have some candles, and have a nice conversation that isn't about your budget, your kids, or work. Sext. Do something to create some interest, some spice, something different, something new, and also schedule sex. We know that when we are looking forward to something and we anticipate it, it is more exciting and it is more novel. And then the last thing is novelty. Try something different or new with consent.